Hello everyone and welcome back guys to a brand new video where today we're here back on Motorsport Manager, here today for episode 3 of our playthrough. And a bit of an apologies before we jump into this one. Obviously I've had a few issues trying to record Motorsport Manager over the last couple of days, but hopefully I've got those sorted now. If I haven't, there clearly won't be a video. But yeah, a big thank you as well for the amount of support still being shown on the first video of this series. It's been absolutely mind-blowing so far, and obviously if you guys are still enjoying this series, make sure you like the video and get yourself subscribed as well for more content. But yeah, we're currently still 22 points into the Tier 2 City Pro Cup. We need 80 points for promotion, so we need another 58 points here today. So hopefully we can get a good solid couple of races in today. But before we jump into that, I need to improve my staff by the looks of it, so we'll try to get that done as well over the course of today's video. Now we can hire some more staff if I want to. I'm thinking about trying to hire sort of 30 staff. We'll go with that at the moment. We've only got 1.3 million in the bank, so we'll be back down to 1.16 million. Trying to keep a bit spare at the moment. But yeah, sources report Matt212 Motors have made a number of key staff acquisitions lately. Let's see if it makes the difference on the track. I certainly do hope it does. But yeah, jumping in though to the third episode of this series, we'll probably try and build a couple of parts as well. We've maxed out our performance. Our parts are maxed out for this championship, so we only need to build these last couple of parts ready to get into the next episode, and that's already going. So we have got the staff to build this as well. The joys of actually starting to pick up some staff ready for this series. So we'll do the first race then, whilst those go ahead. Hopefully we can just have a nice clean showing out here. We need another few points. We could do an exhibition race as well, but we'll jump into a career race to kick off today. It's been a little while since I last played this game, so hopefully obviously we can get back into it nice and quickly. Qualifying boost, I'm keeping him on that. I think that's okay. I don't know why it keeps showing us all of this other stuff. Let's have a look, see what we can do. Oh, the race is beginning. I've missed out my chance to sort this all out before we jump into the first race of the day, so we're just gonna have to jump ourselves in then. We've got, hopefully, a 10-man lobby. Motorsport Manager is experiencing high player activity. You will join the game soon. Clearly, the coronavirus is increasing the numbers quite a lot on this game. And I must admit, that was a factor why I jumped back into it here today. Hoping that we're going to find a few more players. Everyone's looking to try and move up the tier list as well. But yeah, we need 58 points to get through. So we could do it, theoretically, in 2 races. But we shall wait and see about that. Here in Cape Town, a 5% chance of rain. Hopefully we won't be seeing that today, although it did work out in our favour at Monaco, so we will wait and see about that. We need to finish 7th or above for 75k, and we qualifying in first lap water on track. We will stick to the dries, I think, and we shall continue on. Getting ready then for qualifying. Obviously, like I said, it is going to be a wet to dry qualifying, so hopefully we'll be one of the last cars on the road, so we can try and get a nice clean lap in as well at the end of the day. But qualifying is almost complete. Where are we going to end up? It is 2nd and 3rd on the grid. That is exactly what we needed. That should hopefully put us in a good stead ready for this race. The 5 lights are coming on now then for the second race even, I should say, of the Tier 2 Championship, and it is a lights out and away we go. They're struggling a little bit with lag off the start line, but Alan is already straight up into the lead of the race there and instantly drops straight back down into P2. Let's have a look, see, obviously, so we need to try and apply the pressure to Trinacrea Crosse. Probably butchering that name absolutely horrendously there. Struggling a bit. Motorsport Manager servers clearly playing up a bit this morning, unfortunately, whilst I try to record this. But Alan is already trying to apply the pressure to the pole sitter there. We're on target for our 7th place. Hopefully, unless it goes catastrophically wrong, we should be able to get that here today. But we'll probably, I'm thinking a 2-stop strategy here, in all honesty. I'm thinking that we see if we can take these softs, we'll have to go to the end of lap 3. We'll then do another... We'll probably try and do 3 soft stints, in all honesty here. That's probably what I'm thinking for this race, although we might have to go onto the hards for the final stint as well. We will get both of those done, and obviously we can go out a bit more all-out attack mode as well if needed. Let's go back on board with Alan. Hopefully he's still doing alright at the moment. He hasn't actually shredded through his tyres as much as the pole sitter here, so we might try and get him to go a little bit further, obviously in the next stint there. He's going to dive it in. Hopefully a fairly clean pit stop. 6.4, I guess that's okay. Obviously, we've got quite a few of the hard runners there. Actually, the guy that was leading onto a set of the hard compounded tyres there. So hopefully, for us, we'll have to probably go a bit attacking for a couple of laps. And hopefully try and make up the difference. But it's going to be interesting to see if that guy can make the one-stop work still. I personally can't see it happening, in all honesty. But we'll wait and see about that. Alan, though, already starting to shred through these tyres a bit as we head down in through the first hairpin. How is Santa Ana getting on? Still in 9th place, having a bit of a battle, struggling actually at the moment. But hopefully she'll still be in good stead towards the end of the race. Alan will bring him back down to neutral mode. And see that Trina Crea Corse car is still doing very, very well at the moment. We've got 5 laps remaining. He's going to come out just behind someone, actually, there. So I think that is a battle for position. We're going to have to get him to pit onto a set of the hards to go through to the end of the race. It should be a fairly simple stint towards the end there. And is that... I don't think that Trina Crea Corse car is going to quite be able to make it to the end. I think he is going to struggle here. We need to pit Santa Ana as well onto a fresh set of the hards before... we forget. Luckily, just about do it in time there. It's going to be another 6-second pit stop. Santa Ana is another 6-second pit stop. So the pit stops are consistent. Now we need to see what Alan can do in the dying stages of this race. We'll whack him up to attack mode. Hopefully, the hard should be able to last. I'm pretty certain. But we'll stay on board with him at the moment. See what does happen with it over these next couple of laps. We haven't got long to go in this race, and I might have butchered this strategy. We're back up into P8. Yeah, the hards should be able to make it comfortably to the end. Now, how many of the guys in front of us are going to need to pit again? Only looking like 1 or 2 at the moment here, but we've still got another 2 laps to go of this race. So I'm guessing the guy on the softs, his tyres are going to just fall off the cliff. I'm hoping they will anyway. There's a good chance they will between now and the end of the race. Someone else dives in. Yep, that is the soft runner on there. So we are now back up into target P7. That's at least 1 bonus from this race. We need to be averaging 29 points from these 2 races, obviously, if we want to make it up and get the promotion here. And yeah, a couple of the guys on the hards, they've completely gone off at the moment. So hopefully a couple more points available on the board. Alan back up into 5th place now. Hopefully Santa Ana is going to follow him past a couple of extra cars as well. Just about sneaks herself up into P7. So we're up to a theoretical 30 points. Guy in front, his tyres are completely gone as well with a bit of luck. Yes, he's hopefully going to completely fall off the pace, but I don't think it's quite going to be good enough in the end. Santa Ana's dropping back down places as well, rather unfortunately, as we head down in towards the final couple of corners. Can she get herself back up into P8? She snatched it at the line. That's exactly what we like to see. So 5th and 8th there does give us the 29-point average that we need. But Huge on Racing, picking up a 1-2 there. Didn't really see much of them from that race, so I'm not too sure where they came from, in all honesty. But I think he's got a couple of very, very good drivers there. Lewis Kent and Lorenzo Mori as well. That's a good race by them. But yeah, we pick up everything we need to there, up to 51 points. So like I said, if we get another race like that, we should be able to move up and get promoted there. The team, we finished, yes, we get some XP as well, and 105k from that race. So we pick up some resources as well. That's obviously very, very important. Although the car is pretty much now maxed out for this series, so we should be okay on that front. But yeah, we're doing all right at the moment. We're still hanging on in there. We're still doing a good job. The car is exactly where we need it to be. We're still picking up good, consistent points at the moment. Obviously, I'm guessing what we'll find as we get towards the end of the series is, or in towards the later championship rounds, obviously, is it'll take a bit of time. You'll have to do a couple of seasons to get promoted everything like that. We're going to fix the parts and continue on. Now, parts are all complete, so we'll get those on the car. Fit part. Who needs it more? They're pretty even at the moment. We'll go with Santa Ana, actually, I think, and that's okay. And let's go back and put the other part as well. And that is going to go once again to Santa Ana, picking up all the upgrades here today. So, we'll get another couple of parts going, ready. We can't, I don't know why it keeps saying an outdated part. We can't get any better parts on the car. So we'll continue on with the development. We'll get another couple of parts ready for Alan's car as well. We're starting to spend a bit of money though. Can we, quickly before I forget, we need to focus on some projects. We've got some empty sponsor slots. And we are going to go with Ishikawa Malt Whiskey, because nothing screams good racing team like alcohol as well. Then now, headquarters, can we get a couple of projects on the board? View projects, yes we can. So we're going to research that, get that done. So that was, so we've only now got 20 staff available. So we're looking at different ways we can attract talent to a team. A key hire can make all the difference on the track. So we're getting some great engineer upgrades. Can we do the headquarters? No, we cannot. That's okay though. We'll leave that going in the background. We need to claim our free cash for the day as well. Obviously, all will be massively in debt very, very quickly here. But anyway, let's jump in. Then we've got some parts going. We've got some sponsors obviously waiting, some projects as well. Nothing else I think needs doing at the moment. So we're just going to jump in ready for... Oh, we got a dilemma. There's a gap in Luca Allen's training schedule. We can fit an extra session in. What should we focus on? Overtaking, race start, or qualifying? We're going to go with qualifying because it seems to be so important still in these shorter races. We've got some upgrades as well that we can get for both of these drivers. So we're going to go with starts, defending, and overtaking. So he's now got a minimum 63. That is hopefully going to improve his overall as well. What's his overall now up to? He's a 64 overall rated driver. That's exactly what we like to see. Can we get Santa Ana up over the 60 mark? We'll go like that. We'll go like that. And we will go with another qualifying bonus. She's basically just a qualifying driver at this point. But yeah, not long left on these guys' contracts. I'm probably going to try and renew. In all honesty, I like the work they're both doing at the moment, unless we can get someone absolutely mad. But we shall wait and see about that. I also, as we get set up for another race, I need to change Santa Ana's boost because qualifying is kind of irrelevant. So perfect start, we'll go like that on that one, and we hopefully that has been activated because wet weather pace on these tracks, or at least in Cape Town, is kind of pointless because it just isn't really raining. Unless it's qualifying raining again, or I've just horribly, horribly jinxed myself. We will find out in just a moment here. But yeah, getting ready then on the grid for our second race. We've got 10 players ready, 20 cars on the grid, things you'll love to see. We need 29 points even. A 5% chance of rain once again. Let's try and get this sorted. We need 29 points, there's 39 available. We don't need a mad result. We do, however, need a 4th place to achieve our contract. So we'll go out like that. We shall continue on once again, hopefully get qualifying. Another good qualifying position like we did last time. We've learnt the strat now, we can do a soft hard race. So hopefully that's all okay. Although, yeah, no, we'll do soft hard, obviously. I've put Santa Ana now on the 1 lap qualifying boost. So hopefully, sorry, the start race boost even, I should say. So hopefully she's a bit more competitive as well, ready for the race. But hopefully we can have a good qualifying 3rd and 5th. That's okay. And it's thrown us straight into the race. Okay then, we'll get ready on the grid then. The 5 lights are coming on now. It is 5 lights here in Cape Town once again. And it's lights out and away we go. Can they get a good start? Santa Ana seemed to have quite a good one, but got stuck behind Alan as we head down towards turn 1 there. He's actually going to get a good run around the outside. No, he's not, in fact. I'm looking at the wrong car. Oopsie daisy. Santa Ana, though, up into P4. Up into P3 there. Fantastic start by her. Up into P2. momentarily there. She's having a fantastic start up into the lead of the race there. That's a fantastic getaway from Santa Ana. We're going to stick her up on attack mode, try to get a bit of a breakaway here off the start. Hopefully, we'll wait and see if it does all work out. We'll also put Luca Allen on a bit of attack mode as well. Actually, no, we're going to go split strategy here today. Santa Ana, though, storming away at the front of the field here. We're going to have to bring her back down to neutral so she can try and make the one extra lap. And then we'll get her to dive it into the pit lane, ready for a set of hard compound tyres that maybe can get through to the end of the Grand Prix, but she might have to come in onto a fresh set of softs right at the very end. Now, Luca Allen, can he make it through to the end of the stint? We shall wait and see. Santa Ana should still be fine for tyres. I think Luca Allen, though, we're going to try and gamble him out for one extra lap, but it's probably not quite going to work. We'll wait and see, though. We'll have a look, see if he can muster it up. But yeah, Santa Ana, though, back at the pit lane. We're going to put her on conservative mode, try and drag it through to the end of the race. Allen, at the moment, his tyres are pretty much shot, so hopefully he's going to be fine there. He's going to have to crawl back round to the pit lane here, losing a lot of time to the guy behind there, but not too much, hopefully, and especially now that guy is definitely going to have tyre issues over the next couple of laps. How is Santa Ana getting on? She can easily take those hards to the end. So can Luca Allen, if I'm not mistaken. So we should now... We're still at the theoretical 29 points. Hopefully we should be able to just move up the order at the moment. Santa Ana is still in a very strong position. She's about to gain an extra place as well from that guy struggling. So we're doing alright. Top two are going to dive into the pit lane. So we're now up into the lead of the Cape Town race. 32 points theoretical at the moment. 34 points, even I should say, as Allen is making up a couple of extra places. I think he's in a bit of a battle, though, at the moment, going under the grandstand. That's unassuring, to say the least, but we'll gloss over that. A huge cluster of cars at the moment, having quite a big battle. But yeah, we'll focus on Santa Ana. She's pretty much doing everything she needs to at the moment. She's on neutral. Everything like that. She should be safe to the end. Allen is doing alright. He's in a bit of a cluster of cars at the moment, but he should make it through to the end of the race as well. That's Santa Ana, though. He's going to be tight on tyres, I think. We'll wait and find out as to how this all pans out. Still got a 10-second lead, though, so she's doing alright. Apologies once again. The Motorsport Manager server seem to be really, really struggling at the moment there, as Allen is now back up into P7. So he's still holding on in there. He's going to make up even more places. I'm into P4, so the maximum, well, theoretical 37 points at the moment. We're only 2 off maximum. And that would certainly be a good way to get ourselves promoted up into the next tier of racing. The guy behind's taking a bit of time out of her every lap at the moment, but she's still got 30%. So I think she's only just going to make it through to the end of this race on those tyres. Allen is going to be a bit safer, I think, although it's not going to be much difference in it by the end of the race. We need it to be on above 15% as she gets to the start-finish line here. 19, 18, 17, come on, do it, 16 and 15, so we should be safe to the end, but it is going to be very, very close. Allen is struggling with reliability, so we might have to repair that car after this race. We're up to 38 points, though. I think it's going to be slightly less than that because I don't think the tyres are going to quite stay where we want them to. But Santa Ana, in towards the final couple of corners, she's got someone very much closing in the gap, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Out of the final corner, down towards the start-finish line, 1% on the tyres, it drops to 0 right at the finish line there. Allen, can he hold on for a podium? Not quite, the tyres have just fallen off in the end. 37 out of 39 points, though. We could have got both the drivers the bonuses as well there. What a perfect race at the end of the day. That is going to get us promoted as well. That perfect race result in the end, and exactly what we needed as we just wait through for the final couple of cars to make it to the line. It's a win in episode 3 of the Motorsport Manager career mode. They're exactly what we like to see. Fantastic race result in the end. We'll ignore that for now, but I will give them a good review as well. But it's all done. It's all dusted. We will now have got promoted as well. We're up into tier 3. 375k as well from that race. That'll give us a good money injection as well. Some extra resources. Everything you love to see. And yeah, that strategy definitely the way to go in the end there. Surprised Santa Ana's actually worked better, in all honesty. But we're doing all right at the moment. We've only got 794k though, so we are spending a lot of money. But hopefully we should be in good stead, ready for the next race of the series nonetheless though. Yeehaw! Matt212 Motors are out of the City Pro Cup. Things you love to see. And you can see now we've got 1 out of 3 completed for our C-Class license. Complete all classes to unlock the tier trophy. So we've unlocked some strategies as well. We've unlocked some extra drivers that we could potentially pick up. So yeah, we need to win both of these championships as well. It's the Broad Lake Championship that we will be taking on next. 100 points required, so that'll probably take a couple of races as well, or at least 3 at the end of the day. We've got some other stuff you can buy. That's quite cool. Might have to have a look at those as well behind the scenes. But yeah, 185 points I think it said we've scored so far on Motorsport Manager. We've got some parts as well. We need to fix that, if I'm not mistaken. Fix reliability as well. But yeah, we're moving on up. We've got some great engineers are now available in the application pool. We'll get those sorted as well, ready for the next video. We've got plenty of stuff to be getting on with next time out. But yeah, that'll do us for this one though, guys. Thank you all so much for watching and for the continued support on the channel. Like I said, if you did enjoy this video, do get yourselves subscribed. And yeah, hopefully I will see you guys out next time, where we will be back for episode 4 of our Motorsport Manager playthrough.